guys, welcome. Hey guys, it's me, Flimsy5. Before we start today's video, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe and to ring the bell to be notified whenever I upload, which is every Friday. And please comment down below if you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the outro. Bye! Back to another video, and in today's video, I'll be telling you the story of how I almost caused an ATV to topple over. This was in the summer of 2017. I was in the US, in Wisconsin, at my cousin's lake house. And big space, like open. There were barely any people there because it's a summer place. It's a place where you stay for the summer, not permanent. And then my cousins were like, hey, do you want to do ATV driving? And I'm like, what's an ATV? Like, I've never heard of it. They're like, do you know what a quad bike is? And I'm like, sort of. I sort of know what a quad. It's like that, but without the fat tires. I'm like, sure, I'll drive an ATV. What's the worst that could happen? So eventually we are driving around. We're having a lovely time. Nothing dangerous, nothing silly was gonna happen. We drove through the forest. We saw a bunch of deers, and then we came back. And then the cousins who had come for a surprise visit, the older one of the two, she comes up to me and she asks me, hey, can I drive with you? It looks super cool. Because she was too young to drive it herself, though she was the older of the other one. So I'm like, sure. And then my cousin who lives there, who owns the ATVs along with her sister, she tells her sister, hey, can you grab a helmet? And she's like, sure. She grabs the helmet, she gives it to my cousin, she hops on, and we drive together. And we drive all the way to the back, and we drive all the way to the front. And I'm like, hey, why don't I speed it up? And my cousin off where it feels fun, it feels thrilling. So eventually we're driving straight and there's like a tree, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna naturally take like a nice turn around it, and so I'm driving, and eventually I'm like, oh god, I'm getting too close to this tree, and I decide to slow it down and start slowing down. It's not slow enough where it would just automatically just stop. And I'm like, great, I'm gonna have to take a turn very close or I'm gonna crash. So I decide to take a really sharp turn, and eventually the ATV tips to its side. It tips to its side when it reaches the curve of the tree. It's far away enough. It's far away where it won't hit the tree. And my cousin's freaking out. She's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And she's freaking out. So then we tip to the side, and then I flip it back and it lands on the grass. And I switch off the engine and I stop, and I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, oh my god, I could have died. Like, you were trying to kill me. Oh my god. And I'm like, oh god. I was freaked out as much as she was, but I wasn't showing because I didn't want to scare more people. So my cousin, who's driving the other ATV, comes up to me and she says, yeah, that was a very interesting thing that happened here. Can you hop off the vehicle? I hopped off for a little bit. It scared me for life, the living hell out of me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm never driving it again. That was way too dangerous. I shouldn't have done that. It wasn't intentional. Like, I wasn't intentionally trying to crash into the tree. I wanted to slow down and take a turn like you would with a car. I didn't calculate everything correctly. So eventually I just hop off the ATV and I'm like, I'm never doing this again. And then my sister and my cousin continue to drive, and I sit on the porch and I'm like, my knees, I'm like, oh my god. And then we decide that day to go inner tubing. Eventually we ordered Chinese takeout. The rest of the day was fine, but that whole ATV incident scared the living hell out of me. And it's the reason why I'll never drive an ATV again. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was an interesting story. And comment down below, have you had any similar experiences? Anything dangerous you unintentionally did? Please comment down below. I wait after every video for a comment to see if people will engage with me in the conversation. Most of the time people don't, but please do. I actually do stay behind. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and remember to ring the bell and comment down below if you enjoyed the video and if you found it interesting, and please share it with your friends. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!